Okay, this video is on the first measurement of the circumference of the Earth, and hence the radius of the Earth, the size of the Earth, that happened over 2,200 years ago, so BC, about 200 BC. Before then, they were able to figure out the size of the Earth. And it's really cool how it happened. On the summer solstice, when the sun is directly over your head, if you happen to be on the Tropic of Cancer, that faces exactly the sun. You're exactly facing the sun. So there happened to be a well there in Egypt, and they could tell by looking down deep into the well. Your head would block the sun all the way down deep into the well. And then 500 miles away, there was a pole. So they were going to measure. Here's the experimental setup. Here's the well that's in Egypt on the Tropic of Cancer at solar noon on the summer solstice. So the sun's rays are going exactly down into that well. And 500 miles away, due north, there's a pole. And so at the same time, they're going to measure, because they know the length of the pole and they know the length of the shadow, so they'll measure that angle. So that angle theta is the same as this angle theta, and theta was about 1/50th of a circle. So it was 500 miles away, was 1/50th of the circumference. So 500 miles times 50 is 25,000 miles. So there's the first estimate for the size of the Earth, which is actually very accurate. And so if you divide that by 2 pi, roughly 6.28, to get the radius of the circle of the Earth, you get about 4,000 miles. So I thought this was really, really clever application of high school geometry. You learn about these, parallel lines and angles and stuff in high school geometry. So that's the level of sophistication of the math is very simple, but the idea to come up with that is brilliant, and to use that to get an estimate of the size of the Earth. So that's what they were thinking about 2,200 years ago. So now we have quite a bit more sophistication to reason about these things and experimentally measure them and stuff. But that was the state of the art 2,200 years ago. And I thought it was a really cool experiment. And I made a video on the flat Earth, and that just got a lot of feedback and stuff. So I thought maybe this might change your mind, but maybe not. Thank you very much.